Welcome, my Shield Brothers. Welcome back to another episode of the History Armada. I am the Shield Brother coming to you for the History Armada, and today on this July 25th, we are talking about Constantine I, otherwise known as Constantine the Great. Today, being July 25th, is the day that he was formally promoted to, or declared Caesar and Emperor by his troops. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, and also why he was so significantly important for Rome and history as a whole. Constantine the Great, or Constantine I, born back in February 27th of 272 CE, full name Flavius Valerius Aurelius Constantinus Augustus. He became Roman Emperor on this day in 306. He was Roman Emperor from 306 to 337 and regarded as one of the greatest Roman emperors to have ruled. As emperor, he enacted many administrative, financial, social, and military reforms to strengthen the empire. He was also the first Roman emperor to claim conversion to Christianity and recognize Christianity, and is thus a significant figure in the history of the Christian Church. So, that being said, he had many different historical events focused around him. Roman Emperor Constantine's victory at the Milvian Bridge in 312 AD or CE and the accompanying conversion to Christianity is considered to be one of the crucial events in Western history. Yet, there are many other events that happened, and he is often scrutinized and very, let's say, diversive with people's opinions. Here you can see the ceremonial arch of Constantine in Rome that was built to commemorate Constantine's victory over the Milvian Bridge battle. Constantine was one of the famed emperors of Rome and the first to profess Christianity. He ruled during the 4th century, and some of his important accomplishments included his support of Christianity, construction of the city of Constantinople, and the continuance of the reforms of Diocletian. So here you can see the Battle of the Bridge, or a artist recreation that is. So that battle was very important for his continuation, but throughout his early career, Constantine seemed to have been strongly drawn to the idea of aligning himself with a deity who took a personal interest in his success. Initially, these assertions centered around the sun god in his manifestation as Sol Invictus, the unconquerable sun. It was also a deliberate attempt to motivate his troops by using his association with Sol Invictus, or the unconquerable. He later claimed to have visions of Apollo before coming to be centered around the Christian faith. So, why the Christian faith? Well, he was said to have seen a vision of the cross as depicted in this painting that I will show you here in a moment. It was on May 22nd, 337 that he demonstrated his belief, and it was said that he had seen this vision of the Christian cross in the sky, and he had chosen that as his holy symbol. And when he did, it is said that he won the battle. So because of that, he then went on to use this Christian faith across the Roman Empire. Especially on his deathbed, when he converted on his deathbed and was preceded by the Edict of Milan in 313, which declared the tolerance of the Christian faith across the Roman Empire. He also played an influential role in the developing of the Nicene Creed, the Christian statement of belief, in 325. So, a little more about Constantine I and his rule. He was also quite the interventionist. Constantine seemed to be drawn to the political mentions of monotheistic religion and the ideas of religion as a whole. He oftentimes was seen factoring in different factionalism among Christians as well as their common belief, and he was pretty severe about the fracture of the early Christian community. He presided over the meeting of the 300 bishops at the Council of Nicaea in the May of 325 that led to the Nicene Creed, a statement of the Orthodox Church to deal with certain voices of dissent and ideals and theologies. The key line of the creed declares that Christ, God, and the Holy Spirit contain the same divine essence. And it is said that Constantine was intervening in this meeting, and often as a guiding hand, and he also believed a lot of these statements. He built a basilica containing statues of the traditional 12 apostles, and in their center left a niche for a statue of himself. So, here we are again, back to the famous vision. Constantine the Great's rule over the Roman Empire was impactful because, like I said, his declaration of the Christian faith and his supposed vision of this cross. And so Constantine is said to have seen this vision in the sky, which, quote, he saw with his own eyes in the heavens, and a trophy of the cross arising from the light of the sun, carrying the message, in hoc signo vinces. With this sign, you shall win. Constantine's forces then arrived at the battle with symbols unfamiliar to their opponent, with the emperor developing the Chi Rho symbol to symbolize Jesus Christ. Whatever the case for why he actually declared for the Christian faith and used the symbol, Constantine's advocacy for the Christian faith marked a significant turning point in the religion's history as well as Roman history, leading it to become the dominant religion in the empire and subsequently across Europe for centuries to come. While he also had many other importance, such as creation of Byzantium, the creation of libraries, his changing of the Senate, the building of a grand amphitheater, a hippodrome for chariot racing, moving the eastern capital, which was strategically located to control the Bosphorus, as well as embracing Diocletian's reforms, he also had many other influential events. Married life, he married Fausta, the daughter of the Emperor Maximian, later murdering her in 326. He was proclaimed Roman Emperor by his troops on this day, July 25th in 306. 308, the Congress of Carentum happened. He declared Maxentius and Licinius to be Augusti, and Constantine I was declared Caesar of Britain and Gaul. 1027, 312, Roman Emperor Constantine the Great is said to have received his famous vision of the cross that we mentioned. 1028, 312, Emperor Constantine the Great beats his rival Maxentius at the Battle of the Milvian Bridge that we talked about with that painting earlier on. As well as in 307, in the year 321, so March 7th, 321, Emperor Constantine then decrees that the Dies Solis Invicti, the Sunday, is the day of rest for the whole of the empire. So that's where we kind of start getting that, because it was a Christian belief, and then he solidifies that for the whole of the Europe and the empire, and we still practice that in many places of the Western world, that Sunday is the day of rest, and many places are closed or not allowed to do things. Then he later went on to beat his rivals, make Dalmatius up to the rank of Caesar, who was his nephew, and Roman Emperor Constantine the Great rules that Jews are not allowed to purchase and circumcise Christian slaves, further solidifying the place of Christianity in his empire and the whole of Europe. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed and learned a little bit about the Roman Emperor Constantine I of Rome, and perhaps the importance of him for the Christian faith. If you didn't already know that, maybe now you learned something. If you like this content, please leave a like or hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments, suggestions, concerns, anything at all, drop that in the comment section down for me below. If you dislike the video, go ahead and hit that dislike button for me. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. I know it's strange, I'm actually making video again. I hope you like it. But, as always, I am the Shield Brother for the History Armada. And until next time, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.